What up? What up? What up?
Yo,
Jesus. We got
what up?
yeah. We got this guy's here today.
We have Tim in the
This
building.
guy's here. Tim,
Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'll dap it up.
break it. Tim, dap it
Dap.
down.
All
Dap,
right.
dap.
Pound it. There you go. There we
There you
go.
go.
What
This
up?
is terrible already.
No,
Horrible.
it's not. How do you figure? You
Oh
No.
see,
man.
I don't even know if I'm pointing at the right spot because my cameras are always jacked up. Am I pointing at the right spot?
No, it's the other
Here, it
side.
says
The other
it's
side.
this side. My
Yeah,
camera's jacked up.
yeah,
All right. So for me, it's backwards. So for you, this is correct. Okay. So
yeah.
see here, it says the hobby hangout. Keyword hangout.
Let's go.
Not. This isn't the pump and dump show.
No?
This isn't Kmart. You don't get to do your layaway plans here.
Oh, I shout
So
out to Kmart and layaways. They helped me
I
out
miss
when
them.
I was a
I miss
kid.
them. I mean, that was the jam during Christmas time. It was always like mom rushing around Christmas Eve trying to get all the money she needs to get everything off of layaway,
Yeah, yeah,
And then you get that present said Christmas morning, and it's like, Mom, we just picked that up at Kmart yesterday. How's this from Santa?
yeah. 100%.
But yeah. So, well, we're here. We're here.
So what's up? What's
So,
up?
but hope you guys are doing well. Tim, welcome in. Welcome in. Jesus,
Yeah,
we didn't do a live stream when you kind of made your announcement or your debut, but
yeah,
you're breaking
yeah.
now.
Breaking with Shane.
Hashtag not
Now.
sponsored by Breakers Roll.
No, the stream is not. No. But yeah, breaking with Breakers Row. I'm sure people who follow me on IG already saw it. But yeah, it's been, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. I can't remember. It's
Yeah,
just it's a bunch of packs, a bunch of boxes getting open. I don't know
we
with what.
we're
It's
trying
just
to get him to send you some other product besides just
yeah,
92mm. But
yeah.
Armando, how's it going, man? Welcome in.
What up?
Welcome
What
in.
up, Armando?
We had
It's good, huh?
Swami pop by, a little
Swami.
secret lurker here.
Oh,
So I don't know if
Swami
he's still
alert.
watching, but Swami
let's
alert.
go.
Yeah,
Let's
we don't
go.
get to see him very often.
It's good, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah
Jeremiah, what
popped
up? What
in.
up?
Yeah, and Armando's here. Welcome in, guys. So today
100%.
we're gonna do. We're just gonna kind of catch up. We haven't done a stream in a while, so we're just gonna kind of catch up. I know we did the box openings around Christmas time and New Year's during the break and stuff. Been on the road since then, like nonstop. So it's that's the way it goes.
Mm.
But and Jesus started his new venture, and then Tim, you got while you're sipping your cup there, I'm gonna ask you what you got going on tomorrow night. Give a little plug for what you got
Let's
going on
go.
tomorrow night.
Oh man, what's up, everybody? I will be on Matt Lowenstein's channel, Marvelously Sketched. He has a new series that's dropping, called Sketched Live.
Okay.
So shout out to him. Shout out to what he's doing.
Bro.
Shout out to Dre. I know Dre's been busy. That's probably why you guys haven't seen Sketch Wars in a while. But shout out to him. I think this is kind of like a this has kind of been birthed out of what Dre was doing the last couple
Yeah,
years
Yeah.
with the Sketch Card Wars, and Matt is picking it up and he's running with it. He's great. He's consistent with his content. You can catch him on his rambling series on Thursday nights.
every
Yeah.
week
Um,
too. Every single week,
every
which is
week.
amazing.
Hey,
He,
yesterday he was on CAF. I caught that
Yeah,
episode. Shout out
the
to
yes,
Matt.
consistency is really nice. Like that's
yeah,
one thing I wish I could get into myself. Like I love the consistency of something, so you know what night it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Like you get into a routine with a show or something like that. But man, for me, when we were doing the roundtable and that consistent every week, it felt more like a job than just something I was enjoying.
yeah,
So, but
right. And to him, it looks. I mean, to me, it looks like he's enjoying it, and
and that's
and
good.
you know,
That's
I
good.
I, I talk to him regularly, and shout out to him because it's not easy coming on camera. I know you guys started uh, a little bit more of a slower, methodical pace, but he's progressively gotten better. I feel with every
Yeah,
episode
Yeah,
that
for
he's put
sure.
out. So
yeah, for sure.
shout out to him.
It's
But we'll be
tough.
there. We'll be on there tomorrow night.
Yeah, what
It's
time
tough.
is that?
Yeah,
Sorry,
what
Jesus.
I was before. I'm just gonna say it's tough for anyone to get more than like you trying to get more than one person together for a live. It's tough already to schedule that out, make it work with everybody's life. So the fact that he can have guests on and multiple
What up? What up?
guests is an accomplishment by a lot. So Shout out to Matt.
So it's at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night,
Nice.
and then if you can't catch it live, you can always catch it on the replay. The following week, I'll be his next guest for his Rambling series. So I'll be on
Excellent.
there, chopping it up with him, talking about just kind of my journey in the hobby and where it's taken me. And so if anyone's curious,
You have to watch those episodes. We're not going to get into that tonight.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into it tonight, but I if you guys want to hear just transparently just the process of everything that's happened, with my personal journey over the last couple of years, I encourage people to check it out.
Awesome, man. That's good to hear. Joseph, welcome in.
What up, Joseph?
But yeah, so we got
Old Man Venom.
We got new careers. We got multiple episodes of new shows going on, and I'm just out here doing the same old thing, driving around the country.
You don't sell your show short. We got MentalCon coming in the summertime.
We do. The website's up. The website's up. We're gonna keep making design aspect changes and stuff to the website, but you can head over to mentalcon.org.
New
register
logo
for your account. New logo, courtesy of this guy.
Looking good, man.
Jake made a color change to it today, so
we had to
do that because Jake has to be Jake. He has to be
evolving day to day.
He's a busy man too. He got done pretty late tonight work.
Shout out to Jake. Isn't it his birthday, or wasn't it his birthday?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think so. Just last week. It was like just last week. I think was.
Happy belated birthday to Jake, man.
Yeah. So, but mentalcon.org. Head over, get registered. When you register, it'll send you an email. Yeah. It usually takes like 4 or 5 minutes for that email to come through, for you to set your password up. But if you don't get the email and you don't see the email in your junk file after about 10 minutes, just shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I can set you up with an account based on the email that you tell me to use. It'll send you a password thing then. We had that issue today for some reason, a little fluky. It happens. But we'll get you guys all registered so that way you can bid on sketch cards. There's quite a few up there already, and we're going to have a ton more coming in. So
new artists this year, too. I heard
lots of
crazy
new
roster of artists. Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah. So as Matt Fuller gets the art in, because he's handling all the art this year, so as he gets the art in,
shout out to Matt.
He's scanning them in. So he's taking on that burden that my wife and my daughter has been handling the past couple of years.
Yeah.
So with the daughter being off to school and the wife being on the truck a lot of the time, Matt took that on. So he's crushing that with getting the new list of artists. So yeah, definitely.
Is it too early, Nathan, to let people know what we plan on doing? That Doom and I are could possibly be running a midnight shift.
There's you can't throw a could possibly out there when you've already committed to it.
Possibly,
maybe. There's no could possibly.
Well, I'm locked in.
Jesus and Tim are locked in to be co-hosts this year of MentalCon. So the first year we did the 24/25 hour nonstop live stream. The second year we did 48 hours nonstop. The third year we split it up over 2 days, 10 hours each day, 12 hours each day, something like that. This year is going to be 34 to 36 plus hours, depending what it falls into, nonstop. We'll start Saturday morning, June 20th. I think whatever that Saturday is, and then we'll finish off Sunday evening, Eastern time, sometime on Sunday evening, the 21st. So yeah, all hail the midnight shift. Yeah, absolutely. So many of us are up at night anyway, especially during the summertime. On the weekend, we're up all night.
That's true.
Yeah, don't leave us hanging. Come hang out. Graveyard hangout. It's happening at MentalCon.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Bring your coffee, or whatever you need.
Whatever you drink to stay awake. Yeah.
I mean,
so
it's gonna be fun.
It'll be a blast. But we got some pickups tonight, fellas.
Oh man, hold on before we get there. Gara 5672. Haven't seen that name before, so shout out to them. Thank you for checking it out.
brand new watcher,
appreciate
new
it.
username. But thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. So so I got I'll go through. I got a lot, so we'll just
go.
Pop this up here. We'll just show them here on the camera. These ones I got from my friend Jesus here. He knows I'm a RAF guy, and he sent me over some cool Raphael cards. Now these, I think, these are the BSTs, right? Yeah,
Yes.
the BSTs. So these
Come with the figures.
the figures, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and these are really cool figures too. So if you ever see these in the stores or whatever, the BSTs are really cool figures. They're built pretty well. Got that one. We got this one. This one was funny.
Raph
Yeah.
with the green foil. Yeah.
And this one's animation cell,
Yeah.
kind of like the
That's
Marvel
fire.
animation cells. That's really
Those
cool.
I forgot the name of it. It's something cell.
Cyber Cell.
Cyber Cell. Shout out to
Yep.
Donnie. Donnie gifted me a bunch, and then I got the wraps. So I'm like, let me send them to Nathan because I know
Yeah, for
he didn't
sure.
have those.
And then this one here is really awesome.
Yeah, that's a sketch card by what's it, Kevin Anthony Catalan.
Yeah.
With the Raph.
Yep. So that was really cool. Happy to have that. So thank you, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man.
And of course, if anybody pays attention, I do Stephanie Brown is my DC character that I collect, and we've been
Let's
picking
go.
up some Stephanie Brown.
Some light.
Just a little something light, nothing major. But we got the Justice. This isn't everything. I got a lot of the unnumbered stuff is in the binder still, but I pulled some numbered things out. We got the out of 250 there for the Justice parallel. We got the blue PMG.
Look at that.
Looks really
That's
nice.
fire.
We got the orange FX out of 25.
Nice.
We got the green out of
Oh
10.
my. Oh my.
Yeah, man. I was happy about that one.
Yeah.
So, and then the gold's already been pulled. So I know who has the gold. It's locked away, unfortunately, but maybe down the road.
Okay.
Annual. So this is Batgirl now. So we got annual printing plate. That's the cyan hologram printing plate. Or
Nice.
sorry, the magenta hologram printing plate. We got the Justice out of 250. We got the red.
Wow, that pops.
Yeah, the red looks really good with that.
Yeah.
This one's probably, I really like Spoiler, the design on that. But the Batgirl is really good art that they chose for this one. We got the blue as well.
Yeah.
And then, so the Batgirl in the Batman Metal set is the only one that has inserts as well. And we got the Dark Matter.
Love those.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are great. The matte with the gloss there. Jambalaya.
Nathan's
And
killing
then
it, yeah.
The
Yeah.
Poison Ivy Touch. And then she's got the EX Sentry as well. Or not the EX Sentry, the Skybox Premiums. I always say that. I always say EX Sentry. So I've got the base. This is the Star Rubies out of 50.
Okay.
Because they've got the out of 50, 25, 10, and then the 101s. This is the out of 75 Z-Force. I just picked up the Alpha out of 50 today
Those are sweet.
on eBay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, because it's Stephanie Brown, she has 3 characters that she is in DC. She's Spoiler, which is her original character. She had a short stint as Robin, and then now she's part of the Batgirls. And then, so we got Robin in the red.
Dude, that pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great color match, too, with the red outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, just a little something.
Damn.
Something
Little
like
something.
Flex.
Just
Little flex.
little something. Little weightlifting there.
little script letter
So,
there. Nothing
the gold.
crazy.
The gold 101 on the Robin. So, like, and I've thought about this, and I told you guys this, that if that Spoiler ever came up, I would trade this straight up for the Spoiler, and then just cut Robin completely out of the
binder.
The binder. Yeah, and just stick with either the Batgirl or the Spoiler, and kind of go that route with it. I do have.
So it's Spoiler for you first.
Yeah, Spoiler is my number one for her. I like that character.
And then
that
the
she
Batgirl,
plays,
then
and then Batgirl, and then Robin. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got. So I don't have it yet, but we're doing pickups. So I technically picked this up. This is the Black Sapphire out of 10 from 2024. This is the UK release. I just grabbed this one, waiting for that to come in. The Gold Sapphire out of 50 from the 2025 release.
Fire.
The 5 out of 5 red
Ooh.
sapphire as well.
That's crazy.
So those are all ones I'm waiting to come in.
Yeah.
But we also have the 5 out of 5 red wave from
Wow.
24, and this one was a CGC 9. And because I bought it encased and or slabbed, and I don't care about the grading, I broke it out. I set it free.
Grinder.
Then another little something light there.
Oh my.
Damn. Okay.
So, and I'm pretty sure I've already shown the wrap pad Radasha from Sapphire, the 101 from that.
Yeah.
And then since we are going to be talking wrestling tonight, I
Yeah.
picked up my first autograph.
That's cool.
Alexa
There you
out of
go.
25
Alexa.
on card auto.
That's impeccable, right?
Impeccable, yep. So I found it
Yeah.
funny because like when I'm searching online, because you guys know I'm looking for an EO auto too. Impeccable seems to be the only ones that I can find worn/used stuff, which you would think you'd be able to get it with Flawless and National Treasures and stuff, but really most of those sets are just not from any specific event.
Yeah.
You know,
Nathan, did I not send you a link to the EO Sky ladder relic?
You did.
Card?
Yep, I have it.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one's cool.
There's one that I'm watching that I'm really debating on buying. It's an out of 25 as well from Impeccable.
Okay.
And it's Io Shirai, so it's the NXT.
Yeah.
So, which is kind of cool. There's also one I'm watching that's Io Shirai on the card, NXT card, with Io Sky as her autograph because it's when she changed. It's like right when she changed her autograph. So, like the cards came out after she had made her jump to WWE and changed her name. So she signed it Io Sky, but the card is Io Shirai. So, yeah,
that's
kinda
interesting.
cool.
Yeah. And she signs in Japanese right underneath, right?
Yeah, she signs it.
Yeah, that's dope.
Kind of like. But yeah, so those are my pickups kind of since right around Christmas time. So
nice, I like that. I'll show mine. Mine's get ready for a bunch of X-Men. So that's all I have. X-Men 97 set.
Let's go.
I'm getting the X Fractors out of 97. There's a Sunspot, voice actor one. And then let's see. I got this one here, the Master Mold voice actor out of 97.
Nice.
Fire.
And here goes the Cable I picked up. Orange out of 25.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I wasn't aiming for that one, but you know, it was cheap enough where I bought these. And the reason why I'm going after X Factor is because I'm picking up this full set. Yeah,
you're going after the base set too. Yeah.
So here goes Rogue.
That's the X-Men Universe subset, right? It's based off of the Jim Lee.
Based off the Jim Lee 92 Jim Lee X-Men homage. They call it the X-Men 97 Finest short print. And that's the official title of the insert. And if anyone remembers, like the promo to the X-Men 97 season 1, they used it, like made them look beat up in the binder as a promo for the show. So these are the ones I have so far.
You got some big ones there.
I got Wolverine coming soon.
Oh wow!
On the way.
I mean, so you got most of them knocked out. How many are in that set?
I think there's like 13 characters. I got the main characters. I think I'm missing Gambit, probably the biggest one. And then it's other characters like Mr. Sinister and Jubilee and Morph and everybody else. So yeah, that's what I've been getting for my pickups lately.
Nice.
Yeah,
awesome. Tim, you got anything you'd like to share today?
Sure. I got a sketch too from Jesus.
Let's go.
Let me get you in the big spot here. There you go.
Yeah.
And that's not from me. Like I drew. That's again Kevin.
It was a gift. Sorry.
Yeah. We're all on a list for Jesus sketches. So
let's not count on that list.
It's a long way,
a long
right, Nathan?
Yeah.
It's like it's like waiting on detox, right?
It's funny. Tim's got the blur background on, so he's like holding the car up there, and then it looks like they're blurred. Like he tilts it just right, and then like
Blurring the
blurs out the
sketch.
face.
Yeah.
It blurs out the sketch face. It's like you can't see it.
I picked up
Not
some
even that, Jeremiah. I didn't even do that. No, I just leave it.
No, he doesn't. You got to pay him for that.
Yeah, that's extra.
I got some Batman pickups, stuff that we've seen. Like I know you pulled the biggest one was the Bane Jambalaya, which you pulled.
Yeah,
I did get a comic cut pretty cheap, which is the Batman 608, signed by Jeff Loeb.
Nice.
So I got one of those cuts. Really, really good panel from that issue. I got some artwork I've been working on. I'll show a couple cards.
Let's go.
That I haven't made available yet, but hopefully soon. Here's a
Look at that.
nice Lobo.
Look at that
Lobo card
That's
that
great.
I recently did.
Sick, man.
Yeah, the blurs. I got a mess behind me because Noah's been
Kids, man.
causing a ruckus, and then I did a Poison Ivy mugshot card.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
there you go. There you
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
There's a couple of cards I'm working on. I got some other stuff too. I may or may not be going to OAX.
What do you mean?
Next
What do you
month?
mean may or may not be?
I can't say that I'm going until everything is booked. But
Until Shane commits.
Breakers Roll Shane, who's a terrible friend.
Yeah, tell like
no
anyone
lie.
watching this, if Tim doesn't end up going, make sure you send hate mail to @BreakersRow_Shane. It'll be
That's
his
right.
fault. solely.
Exactly.
You can go-
Exactly.
yeah, you can thank him.
So it'll be all his fault.
Yeah.
But some cool stuff, man. Yeah, your art from like when you first started getting back into it and stuff, like after the first Mental Con, and you started drawing pretty regularly. Just the leaps and bounds that you made, just
Yeah.
insane.
I agree.
Appreciate
So-
that, man. I'm only as good as my friends keep me honest.
I can't even tell you to put them in the circular file anymore. So, you all right over
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
You sure? She's having a fit. I don't know what her deal is. Lily's having a
Shout
fit.
out to Lily.
Hackett, you
Shout-
want to say hi to it? Come here.
Shout
come
out to
here. Come on.
Sonia, Jeremiah's
Say,
wife.
say hello. Hi, everybody.
There you go, Lily.
There
Hey,
you go.
Lily.
You got your moment in the sun. You can't hear any of them. but
She wants
there you go.
treats, is what I heard.
Treats. She had a half of esophagus today. She gets little. They're like buffalo esophagus.
Oh, wow.
She loves those. Yeah. But anyway, card talk. Yeah, lots of stuff. What do we got, Jesus? Sets coming up. We've got
No, the
Batman
collector.
animation.
Marvel the collector's coming out for time.
Oh, I got one more pickup, Nathan.
Did
You got one more pickup.
Last
what's
night
that?
I picked up.
Oh, let's go.
Last night I picked up Magneto Reflections from Marvel
That's
Studios.
right. You did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last night I,
What?
yeah. No, Shane's a bad friend. Yeah, for real. Even though he pulled me an out of 5 century.
Was
So-
that inspired by the reflections that Shane pulled in the break?
100%. You guys, I've been talking about the Reflections being my favorite subset so
Yeah.
far, and how much more I like the art on these as opposed to the Topps Chrome ones.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Shane hit it, I spoke to Shane after the break. Shane said that the camera doesn't do it justice, that they hit different in person. And I was like, you know what? The first one I fell in love with was Magneto, and someone had posted a Magneto super affordable. So I snagged that one, and I have all the other ones on. I'm going to pick up the whole set.
I felt
Let's go.
this bad for you last night when you bought your first spot, because the spin wheel, one spot before was the reflection spot,
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
you
did
got your
not
first
know
spot.
that.
and
Yeah.
then I couldn't let Tim show me up. So directly after he bought his spot, I bought a spot. I passed on my first character, and then I got the Century Bob and Void spot, which got a 1 out of 5.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
Alpha.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
Which you know how it goes, Doom. When one of us wins, we all win. So
that's right.
it
That's
felt
right.
like
That's
we all had last night.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then Tim got influenced and went and bought another.
I bought like 3 or 4 more
Reflection.
spots in the break, because I got jealous of what everybody else was hitting during the auction.
Exactly,
which
Rudini.
I got to learn how to
just
turn it off.
this bad. I only felt this bad.
Yeah, and then I went and bought a Reflections after the break.
We all get off the wagon for a little while, and then we
Yeah.
like hop right back on the wagon, and then we're
I
there
got-
for
I gotta say,
maybe
though,
a week.
It feels good to just buy a card just because you like it, and
Every
and
now
nothing.
and
Yeah,
then.
right?
You
Well,
know,
when you don't have sets coming out and there's nothing really to open that you're that interested in, it gets tough. So it's exciting when you can pick up a card to
Yeah.
just
But even
enjoy it a little bit.
even when the sets do come out, the prices are so hyped that it's like, you know what? While people
Yeah.
zig, I'm gonna zag over here and pick up stuff that people aren't looking at. Like, I'm sure if Doom was picking up those out of 97s when the set came out, it would have been a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
would've
for sure.
been.
But
Yeah.
that's the cycle of cards. At least
Yeah.
You gotta wait it
since Spider-Man Metal, it's been this cycle. It was like
Yeah.
new set comes out, prices are through the roof, and then look what they come down to.
Exactly.
It's always. I mean,
I'm still
we say
waiting
it in the
for the Batman Adventures to go down. They've gone down in price, but
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for an E-Pack release so that
yeah. Once
I
EPAC
want full
hits
set.
and the stuff kind of comes out on ComC, and you can see a little more of how many of each card's out there. Like when the product sells out, you can see, okay, there's this many of this
Yeah.
Batman Adventure card out there. So that gives me a rough idea of how many there probably are in existence. Then you
Yeah.
can kind of go, okay, I can gauge off of that. But
Yeah, the goal is a Batman PMG, right? But it's a long. You got to play the long game.
I'm a big fan of 10 or less. Get it when you can get it.
Yeah,
Everything above that, just
makes
wait.
sense.
Just
Yeah.
wait. It'll show up.
Yeah,
You know.
makes sense.
But yeah.
The
So
sets coming up though. We were talking about that. We have Upper Deck. We got the Batman animated, which got moved to
I'm excited
April.
about that.
Who knows when that actually comes out? I don't know.
We haven't seen any
Yeah.
price increases on the boxes, which is good.
Yeah.
So,
Superman Fleer Ultra, right? Comes out this year.
yeah, that's supposed to. Yeah.
When is that scheduled for?
I don't remember what month.
Yeah, I forgot.
My guess would probably be
April?
somewhere around like June.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd be
realistically,
my guess.
yeah.
I think
probably.
realistically probably like June or July. I think animated comes out probably around April. That would make sense. It's an easy one for them to get out and print.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got to squeeze in the Batman Metal E-Pack somewhere.
E-Pack's gonna be the biggest probably release though.
Yeah, that's going to actually be interesting because we're going to be able to see where it's being stored at. Now, is it going to be on Authority, or is it going to be on Authority, or is it going to be on ComC?
ComC.
That's a good point.
So
Yeah. And then isn't there like another one they teased?
Inspirations.
Inspiration.
yeah, Inspirations, the one that we're kind of talking looks a little bit like renditions.
Yeah, that's what it
Mhm.
reminds me of.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that's gonna be.
Yeah, so that's what we got for DC. Marvel's got the Collector.
The Collector, which
Not
That's
Okay.
another MCU set, right?
super premium MCU, expensive.
Yeah, like one pack,
One pack.
a few
So
cards, like
cool.
3 cards or something like that. I think it was in a box.
And
Top loaded.
I don't know what else.
Or mag loaded, whatever.
Magic
Yeah.
the Gathering. There's gonna be more. Didn't they just announce yesterday like more Marvel?
It's like
Yeah.
the second volume. I don't know what they're calling it, but it's like the second volume of the Marvel thing that's going to have the Infinity Stones in it, because there was one Infinity Stone in the Spider-Man set. So I mean, there's 6 Infinity Stones. So they're probably going to do 6 releases of it.
Yeah.
Feels like that lost a lot of steam too. I know that there's like a lawsuit because they were like overprinting
Yeah.
Magic cards.
Yeah. They
Yeah, there was a book. I think the article I read is that there's a class action lawsuit against the company that makes the Magic cards for the overproduction of them.
I think it's Hasbro.
Essentially, yeah.
Hasbro suing them, which owns Transformers and I think not Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and a couple other IPs.
Yeah, they went those. And then Magic, you have Turtles coming out in March.
Yeah.
A Turtle set.
That's right. Wizards of the Coast is the
Wizards of the
company
Coast.
that makes
There you go.
Magic.
I mean that one that one to me is kind of like, I'm interested in the aspect of I actually want to open a box of that just to see it, just like when we opened the last Turtles TCG that came out.
Universes. Yeah.
Universes. I just want to see it. I just want to open it up, see what I get, see what's there. So
It's the what is it, collector boxes and boosters that are gonna be the expensive
probably
ones.
have the biggest stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple packs. I think I pre-ordered like 3 packs or something like that. But
Yeah, I
um,
did see the booth in New York Comic Con. The art looks great. I was able to see
Hmm.
it up close and in person.
yeah,
We got
It was awesome.
so speaking of the different boxes, the collector's box and the booster boxes, and then they got, the individual packs. They'll have different bundle things size wise, kind of like Pokemon has.
hmm
Um, but when we're looking at like tops and the studio set, like there's been some ruckus out there about the different formatting in that too. How like the hobby boxes themselves, we've watched several cases open now through Shane and other breakers and stuff, and like the hits don't really seem to be there to correlate with like what the box prices are for a case. Like when you're looking at it overall, but then
yeah,
he opened that case of Breaker's Delight last night, and that seemed like that was, which obviously those are geared towards breakers, right?
yeah. Those
So you're
are
going to have them a little more loaded. That seemed like a much better option if you're getting into a product than just getting into the regular hobby boxes. But the one that I think the ruckus is around is the blaster boxes, because how many Deadpool and Wolverine autos did we see out of blaster boxes that people were posting? And then how
yeah,
many cases of product had we seen and nobody was sharing Deadpool or Wolverine autos?
yeah. Well, it's the whole debate, and we've heard it before, right? Around the hobby when tops, well, when Upper Deck released Platinum blaster boxes, you were getting one of ones.
Hmm.
Um, Now I think that's exciting, right? Because anyone can get a shot, but if you're buying cases or if you're going full throttle, like you, it, it's I can see the other argument where it
Redeeming.
sucks, you know?
Well, I think it's almost kind of genius, and we were talking to Will about it not
I
too
like
long
that.
ago, where he was saying that he actually likes big, cars like that coming out of blaster boxes because they're more accessible. You
Well,
know,
I like it when print the product,
yeah,
package up the product, and it's all completely random where it's at. I don't mind. Okay, you have a XYZ color is the blaster exclusive, and this is the hobby exclusive, and this is the Breaker's Delight exclusive, or whatever, however they're going to do that. But in reality, your hits should be scattered across your product,
Yes.
yeah,
right? I mean, that's the most fair way to do it. Like if you're just buying hobby boxes, it's I'll equate it to, if we look back at the Fleer Ultra Avengers, right? There was the big hullabaloo because whose autograph wasn't in there? Simone Bianchi with
Simone
the Venom.
Bianchi
the Venom, yeah,
There was video of him signing the cards.
in his own post. Yeah.
Where the hell did the cards go?
yeah,
Like
Hmm.
they weren't in the physical product, and people were like, okay, well maybe they didn't get them back in time to put them in the physical product. Cool, whatever. But you should still
E-Pack.
then put them in e-pack,
yeah.
right? But then they just weren't there either.
No.
So then what happened to them? Did they get lost? Did they not? People are buying this product expecting to be able to potentially hit that card. If there's a
Yeah.
change in the checklist, you need to let people know.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to eliminate something from it, the product, you need to let people know before they start buying this stuff. Because like a lot of the stuff, when Upper Deck was doing the Marvel, we were pre-ordering product 6, 7, 8 months out because nobody knew when it was going to be coming out.
Yeah.
And there's not a checklist, so you don't get a checklist till a week and a half, 2 weeks before, and you've already dumped money into a product that they're now holding
Yeah.
while you're basically putting the product on layaway, right?
Yeah, I would, going forward with anything tops, I would just be just cautious with the EQL seems like a chore too. Like
Yeah.
you got to be on it, you got to be there. It's really hit or miss, and it just takes too much effort for me to enter one. So like, I think this gives cause for pause to even go forward with that type of effort. Just wait to see what the product looks like. Wait to see what the break looks like. It feels like that's intentional. Like they want big hits to be in the blaster boxes, which is a good thing, right? Like it makes it easier for us to skip out on EQLs and just, if we see it at a
Buy
local
a
Target
blaster.
or a Walmart, just buy a blaster. It seems the only thing that's guaranteed is whatever the box guarantees. So I know that there are parallels that are
Yeah.
guaranteed for the hobby, which is like the Cap Shield and a couple other ones. There are
hmm
parallels guaranteed for the blaster, and then there's parallels guaranteed for the Hobby Delight, which is like the geometrics. So other than that, you can hit anywhere, which I like. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that. Like,
is randomness involved.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I like it too. I mean, you see it with their sports products, tops, where I see it like a post every week. Someone goes and gets a blaster and hits a one of or out of 10 out of
Yeah.
whatever player.
I think it was like Neo posted a video where he pulled like a $700 card out of like a mega box or a blaster box or something like that, but then had opened a really expensive box and didn't pull crap out of it. You know what I
wait,
mean?
who?
Neo,
Yeah,
Cards and
Oh,
Comics.
shout out to Neo.
shout out to him.
It's not EQL group tops last release only 1% of 1,000. Yeah, Armando. So I saw Neo. He did one of that too. That the EQL is like super small hits. Like,
But every time you enter it, you get more points for the next one.
is that what happened? I don't know what happened. I've never entered one, so I don't know. But
Yeah, my
It's
odds are
weird
through
like
the
that.
roof.
no one. hits
Shane's odds are through the roof. It's ridiculous.
it. Yeah, crazy.
He's got so many points for the next EQL.
Oh my god, so many misses. But yeah, I don't. That whole thing reminds me of just the Nike sneakers app back in the day when we were.
Right?
I mean, it's like
Like the
1 out
sneaker
of
lottery.
20 times you might hit, and that's if you're lucky. Like,
Yeah, and then the one time you do hit, it's the product that you don't necessarily really want,
yeah,
right? You're like, I don't really care if I get this. If I do,
Yeah.
cool. But if I
And
don't,
it's
I'm not really looking forward to it anyway. That's
you
the one
don't
you
even make
usually
money
hit.
on it.
Yeah.
It's tough, and if that's the case, like it's getting botted crazy. I'm sure people have multiple accounts. There was even in the Nike sneakers app, there was a lot of tricks where you just delete a couple letters from your address, so you can have like 10 accounts for the same address. It's all
Because the
kind of
post office
tricks.
is going to deliver it
Yeah,
anyway.
they're gonna deliver anyways.
They're going to know
So
where it's supposed to go.
I'm sure people are doing that with the EQL stuff. So.
I mean, listen, it's better than sitting out in the cold. I'm from the era where we used to line up.
Oh
for
yeah, you can't do that.
sneakers.
That's not an option. No, that's crazy. No.
Dude, so I mean, you
No,
know,
the pigeon dunk release kind of ended all that stuff for people. After that, it was crazy.
yeah.
Do you guys think Topps is ever going to get to where they're doing like an online e-pack system with the products, or do you think they're going to kind of stay with
I think
the systems
eventually.
they have going on right now?
I don't see why they wouldn't introduce a part of it. I don't know the percentage they would do it. It seems like they're partnering up with big accounts, big breaking accounts for
Yeah.
for allotting like what is it, allocation. The biggest problem of that Sapphire Marvel Studios is that before they provided any allocation, the 101 was hit off of like a promo case they sent to somebody just to
Yeah.
promote it.
Yep.
Before
Like, hey, open this
any
ahead of
big
time, promote
accounts,
it.
yeah, it wasn't
And-
like, oh, we're gonna. No, none of the accounts got any allocation. It got hit, and then like, all right,
And
you
that
expect
is-
people to pay full price now? The biggest
That's
cards
like
just got
absolute
hit.
worst case scenario, though, right? You don't, as a company, you don't want that card coming out that
Yeah.
early.
Well, what they should do is like what they used to do back in the. There should be a promo pack with like a promo pack parallel in it that you attach to the regular Chrome version.
Mm-hmm.
That way they know it's coming, and if you like it, you can invest in it. But yeah, it shoots the product when the best hits get pulled super early.
I know for our audience, right? We're all coming from the specific Upper Deck Marvel card community. I know a lot of people are anti-Tops right now, or they don't really care what's going on in Tops. Once the original art set, I want to know like how much damage that separation has already done. What percentage of the people will actually go give it a shot, or are going to actually try to play the Tops game, because it's a different world, right? You can't just go buy a box or whatever. That's where I want to see. Like, it's going to be interesting to see those type of collectors either flat out just deny what Topps is doing,
Yeah.
or adapt to what's currently going on. Everyone else is adapting to. I don't know.
I want to push back on that.
Go ahead. Let's go. I want it. I'm just curious
Let's
to
go.
see.
Because Topps has the finance to get any artist with any amount of clout, right?
Yeah,
What if they go and they pay someone who
big name.
who we considered was a dream scenario for Upper Deck to get,
Like
or another card,
Delato.
or
Everybody wants a
Rittenhouse.
Delato masterpiece set. What if they come out and get Delato? I mean, that would be insane. I mean,
What if they got Alex Ross? What if they got, you know,
okay. Yeah, that would probably be the biggest one.
if you want to talk about commercial appeal, which it seems like that's what Topps is all about.
Yeah.
They're about like making Marvel cards a thing commercially, not necessarily for the quote unquote collector.
I love it. Thanks, Tim.
Ironic is the name of
Thank
the
you.
new. It's the name of the new product, the collector, and it doesn't look like it's geared towards collectors at all.
I thought
Not
that
at
was
all.
the original art set. I was so confused when it was
Dude.
not as an MCU. I'm like, oh,
No.
that's what that is. Oh, my
I don't
bad.
think there. And you're right, Jesus, and using the sneaker analogy because that's exactly how they're treating it. Is hype beast culture.
Hype culture.
It's all it is. So, what hype beast culture does, like even in sneakers, right? The big thing is collabs. I'm gonna go do a collab with Nigel. I'm gonna go do a collab, which is off white, right? I'm gonna go do a collab with Supreme. I'm gonna go do a collab with Vape and Ape. Like if that's what Fanatics is paying for, why wouldn't they go and say, you know what, we're gonna go pay
I mean, but let's talk about
whatever
that.
artist they
And
want.
shout out to James. Shout out to the homie James. You know what James I'm talking about. I'll ask him, is what's up with Bape? Bape is dead already. So it's like, okay, they got Bape, but at the wrong time. They got Travis Scott for
did
a
they
wrestling set. Travis Scott, like
I'm out. Did they though?
3-4 years ago, maybe. Like
Wait,
right
but
now.
did they though, Jesus? Because I don't know. The numbers might say otherwise. Like WWE,
the
WWE
numbers,
is
I'm
selling
sure.
merch.
Yeah, I'm sure the numbers take care of themselves, right?
Yeah, so
Because they're gonna have the people they allocate to breaking off of it. You go to one now right now, Fanatics, whatever. There's a bunch of bait, and I like some of those cards. I don't know if they have the finger on culture, the way they try to appeal as they do.
but I don't think it's culture. I think it's clout.
I
think it's whoever's
I
willing
can
to
see
take
that.
their money. Maybe Bape was willing to take their money, and maybe some of these other boutique shops weren't.
Yeah,
And so they're just like,
yeah.
we can tap into that boutique culture with this brand, right?
Eventually, they're gonna knock it out of the park by the strategy they're using, though. They're gonna hit the right one.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like
You know what the right one is?
everything I feel like
Give
everything
the-
they're doing right now is business oriented. Like that's bottom line stuff. Where I hope they get it right is when they actually produce. If they do produce an original art set, and that comes to fruition, that's going to show how much they actually care about the people that care about the IP itself.
Yeah.
Not just the cards.
Well, look, there's an example already, right? And shout out to Sonia. What up, Sonia?
Hey, Sonia.
There's an example already because we have a very Tim just bought one of the original art cards. This is Marble Reflections. Who's the artist?
Oh yeah, that's what's his name?
Is that a big name? Or is that just someone new that you found out through that card?
No, I knew of his work. He's an artist based out of Brooklyn that does covers for DC and Marvel. And it's been doing covers.
He's a cover artist already.
He's a cover artist already.
Gotcha.
He has some clout behind him. They have John Boy and Bella Rashlin on like the digital sets.
The digital sets, yeah, I know digital, but physical product, that's the only original art cards that are out so far, right?
Yeah.
And they've been sprinkled throughout different sets. MCU sets, Topps Chrome, right, was the other one where they introduced some of those.
Had the reflections too, yeah.
So if you're a representation of the hobby, that means at least 1/3 of the hobby that we know is gonna go and get their cards, regardless if they like Topps or not.
The art, honestly, like it's what I've been into the most is, and particularly these reflections. And there's no design on that card. It's just the art.
Just the art, which I love that part.
Just like they just put in refractor on original art pieces, so
it's what I will give them. When you get these in hand, yes, Topps. We can say so many things that we don't like about Topps. They feel premium though. A sapphire card, it feels premium. Like that's where they excel. And we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens when the original art set comes out. If it comes out, I know it's been sad for over a year, and people are anxious to actually see it. Like, where's it at? How long are we gonna? Does it come out this year?
I'm kind of shocked that they haven't
The original art set tops.
I hope so.
Whatever they're working on.
I hope so. But I think we're going to run into the same situation that people that care about getting boxes of cards are running into right now. Like, access to the cards is going to be very limited.
Oh.
You know, it's going to be probably through
Single
breaking,
hunting.
which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it being through breaking. Find one that runs dollar auctions like Breakers Row and go that route, because then you dictate the pricing versus, you know, it's established in a buy it now or something like that.
It'll be everywhere.
There's ways to get your hands on it and how you go about it. It's tough because a lot of us do enjoy opening product, but with the way the card hobby is nowadays, that's really not what the companies are looking for. They want that churn and burn with a product, and they get that by somebody else breaking it and then mailing you your stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, but we're looking at Batman Metal still around 200 something a box.
Yeah.
You know, there are options there. I mean, people.
Yeah, I mean, there's IP choices, but if we're talking like people that are Marvel fans, like
Marvel
what are they going to do?
is tough.
How are they going to, like, because we all enjoyed Marvel when it was at Upper Deck, and then now it's with Top. So how are we continuing to enjoy Marvel cards? Like that whole environment has changed for us to enjoy that IP in a card version.
Yeah, it's a different way.
I will say this: pay attention to what Topps is doing, and I don't want to sound like I'm promoting Topps because there hasn't been much that I've liked out of Topps. It's been very spotty. Like the things that I like, it's like specific things from specific sets.
Yeah,
Mint was gorgeous. I love the way that turned out as a complete set. But other than that, I haven't loved everything about a Marvel set that they've put out. But when it comes to original art, you look at the original art sketch cards, they keep the design minimalistic. It's very elegant.
Rittenhouse-esque design.
Rittenhouse-esque. They're trying not to over-design cards that have original art. The reflections is a good indicator of that. Yeah. Original art cards are a good indicator of that. Even the initial Frank Miller sketches, which again you can say
all
what
blank in the front.
You can say what you will about him as an artist and his sketch cards.
Yeah.
But they're not trying to over design the original art stuff, which has been, if we're being honest with ourselves, and I feel like I've been in the hobby.
It was an issue with Upper Deck.
It was an issue with Upper Deck that they over designed original art stuff, and I like the art, but I don't like the design. The design is hit or miss.
Yeah,
I don't think Topps is going to over design their original art stuff. I think they're going to take original art and they're just going to apply their refractors, their parallel patterns to it, their numbering. It'll be numbered.
Yep. Yeah.
You know. So.
Yeah, sure. Sonia's asking if she can see your Poison Ivy.
Yeah, for sure.
It is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jeremiah
platinum all over again.
Yeah,
I mean, to an extent, but
unless they
it's not necessarily
new, I don't know.
It's not platinum all over again, because when platinum came out, I know I had mentioned it, and I know there's other people that have mentioned it. Platinum is a hockey product that got converted into a Marvel product. They made Marvel in hockey format. Allure is a hockey product that got the Marvel treatment. Topps Chrome is a baseball product that got the Marvel treatment. They're using their existing branding and their existing sets to then build these new IPs. It's not a new thing for them. It's they know how to do it. They know which printers work. They know which foiling works and all that stuff. It's everybody's got different opinions.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Whether they like a specific set or not. Like, I'm not a fan of the Topps Chrome / Platinum format, but it has a place because it allows everybody to play at various levels. There's so many things that people can collect. You can collect a set of $7.99s or $4.99s or $1.99s or whatever it is, and you have all those different levels that everybody can play at. Yeah, not everybody can play at the 101s, but not everybody can play at 101s even if that's the only parallel anyway.
No,
It's
definitely.
it goes back to what we mentioned earlier. It's commercial appeal. People are not.
Yeah.
It's not just about collectors and people who are character collectors and people. And I'm not trying to take a shot at those guys. I collect characters too, but it's not about me. And it's not
Yeah,
about. It's
Tim.
not only about us. It's a business that they're trying to run. And you can't tell me that Platinum wasn't successful. They rushed out a
Have this
Platinum
guy on the
Jesco
show.
set.
He's taking shot at me.
It was,
Unbelievable.
and I
They,
remember the narrative was anti-platinum, and then I was like, I don't know, man. It looks kind of
Platinum
nice.
What?
dominated the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Come
The
Every
on.
come
sentiment
on,
early on was against platinum. As
it
popular
People
as
was.
that set
people
was,
that
it was
influence would
against.
never be anti anything and then change their minds on TV or
Oh,
on
come on.
screen,
We
would
see
they?
it. We see it on YouTube every day. Let's be
Every
honest.
day.
I do it
I'll be right
myself.
back. Be right back.
Well, you could go.
All right,
I was
so
wrong about this. Like you have an opinion on
yeah.
something, you could go. I was wrong
Well, that's
about
what
this.
I lead to. Like,
And
I'm not gonna stick to it. If I then come across something, I'm like, okay, I gotta take that back. Like,
for
I'm
me,
gonna
it's
say it
when
publicly.
you're on this show, it's one opinion, and then you go to this show and it's a different opinion, and then you go to this show and it's a different opinion.
And,
What are we doing here?
It
Yeah,
happens.
it happens.
I guess the glimpse of hope I would give out there to Marvel collectors that are not optimistic about tops in the original art set is they will invent something new, because I don't think the Marvel Mint, which then they did a Disney
It,
Mint,
it
was
had
a
it
previously
wasn't a
like
it was not a pre-existing set that they have done previously.
right.
Now they do have sets or brands that are out there that could roll into being great
Yeah.
original art sets, or at least I feel like they can be. Museum is one of those. A lot of the stuff they do in baseball is like framed for the museum stuff, and
Okay.
that's perfect for an original art set. Like
Mhm.
you take that and you make a museum original art set, that could be perfect. Like you can even go and get relics and stuff from comic books, and now you have framed versions with fancy
Their
treatment and
comic
stuff
cuts
like
are
that.
nice. I
Yeah,
would
so
like we got the Doom cuts on the Mint. They did the Gambit card, which was an amazing concept, with the flame magenta looking cards.
yeah.
They were extra thick, more like a Marvel Gems type of
hmm
presentation. Um, but obviously, with the hype that it has, those are going to be expensive off rip.
Dynasty, Armando, are you talking about Dynasty? I think that's what he might be talking about. I don't remember exactly what the names of their really expensive ones are. Like Panini had
Yeah,
Flawless and stuff, and National Treasure.
price point is going to make a
Yeah,
lot of us not be able to collect that stuff.
but to be fair to his point here, can't wait to see the 10K boxes of cards. Those aren't made for the everyday
No,
collector.
they're not.
Those are made for the people that have the money to spend 10K on a box of cards,
We,
right?
Yeah, I guess what we're trying to say is, as a collective, us here from the Upper Deck Marvel migration to the tops, we are very bougie and have very expensive taste, but we want it at a price where we can afford it. So we're just excellent tastemakers. That's all we are. And
Yeah,
this is the life we live. We have hardships because we love nice things.
exactly.
That's it.
But I mean, if Jeremiah made the point, like can't afford much of their product, you don't have to go after the product. Let somebody else spend all the money to open the boxes. Go buy the singles,
Go and you gotta do well.
and then you got to be thrift shopping.
You
You
gotta
can't
check
just
back
jump at
like
everything.
8 months later, a year later.
Yeah, you
Are
check
they
back
still
later,
going? Like
so you
right
get to
now,
enjoy that product later.
yeah.
Like with you and
Unfortunately,
the X-Men Finest, that was a year and a half ago set. That
and
was
if
their
I wait
initial.
more, I can probably get them even cheaper. But I'm
Yep,
just being impatient.
yep.
And it's the same thing if you go right now and go buy Spider-Man Metal. Like, remember those prices? Right now, you can
Yeah,
get some
how
nice stuff.
patient can you be? Well, I
Yeah,
mean, even if you're playing if you're playing in the realm of the 101s and stuff like that, um, the 101s will come down in price for a lot of the characters if you were to wait.
depends on character. Armando has a good point.
That's what I
Wolverine's never
said.
gonna be
Depends
cheap.
on the
Yeah.
characters. Wolverine's not coming down. Spider-Man's not coming down. Captain
Although
America,
Armando,
Thor.
You
I
wasn't
did,
gonna get the Wolverine with Upper Deck product either.
I did get
Right,
the
exactly.
I got the Wolverine like half of what previous sales
Yep.
were.
Yeah,
So I
because
mean,
you
you
got
gotta be on top of it.
you gotta have your eBay searches set up. You gotta have the alert notifications turned on. because you just never know when somebody's gonna goof up and list it at a wrong price. You know,
There you go.
but
Uh,
I'm working class with the middle class.
class.
There you go. There you
Basically.
go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeremiah,
For real.
I'll send you a scan of the poison ivy so you can show Sonia.
Let's go.
Let's go. Gara's like, all right, come on,
Let's
guys,
get
get
to
on
the
with the
wrestling.
rustling. Let's talk about wrestling. We can roll into
Uh,
wrestling. We can roll into the wrestling. We can roll into the wrestling.
yeah.
You guys want to do some wrestling?
Let's go.
All right. Let's. I lost Jesus. Where'd you go? There we go. Got you back. All right. All right. So we got Royal Rumble is coming up this weekend, right?
This
we
weekend
go.
already. Wow.
This weekend already, January 31st. It's a 2 p.m. Eastern show because they are in Riyadh.
Oh.
They're in Riyadh, so they're overseas.
Okay.
So we get the early showing of that on Saturday. So don't miss it if you're going to watch it. 4 overall matches for the night. We got AJ versus Gunter. We've got Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. And then you have the men and the women's 30-person Royal Rumbles as well. So you can see here's your matches here. If you really want to fly to Riyadh, tickets are available. I don't have a clue how much they are, but I would imagine they're pretty expensive. Yeah, if you guys want, we can kind of go through, talk about the matches, storyline stuff that we've seen, things that we've kind of would have liked to see leading up to them, and then we can each pick a winner of each of the matches as well. Tim, you and I, before SmackDown, or was it Raw? It was Raw. Before Raw, we were talking a little bit like AJ and CM Punk, they're going to have this match tonight, right? So what do we think's going to happen? What would we have liked to see happen storyline wise? And we were saying it would kind of make sense. AJ can drop, or Punk can drop the belt to AJ at Raw. AJ gets the belt one more time before he retires because his contract's up in February. Everybody knows that. That's been out there for a while now. Goes to Royal Rumble. AJ can get retired, quote unquote, by Gunther, then thus getting the belt back to Gunther, who can then take that into WrestleMania to face whoever he's got to face at that point in time. You know, maybe it's Punk, maybe it's somebody else, and he retires somebody else. I think that would have been a great way to kind of give AJ one last nod, and still move the belt along to further storylines. But I'm sure they probably got something lined up for Punk. It's probably going to be Breaker again, would be my guess, but that's another match to talk about there. This one specifically, I think with AJ's contract being up, and he's already said that he's going to retire this year, that I think he drops this match to Gunther. Do we see him choke out though? Like, does he get tapped out?
I think
Is that
so.
going to be the thing?
I think that's the story that they're building up, and then eventually he'll face a veteran that, you know, the rubber kind of meets the road, and he'll have a difficult time with, and it won't be as clear as the way he beat John Cena and AJ Styles and whoever else they're going to put in front of him before then. My opinion, I think all roads lead to Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. That just feels like the next veteran when you think about veterans on the roster, and that veterans that matter at the top of the card. I don't know
like
if
you're thinking about ones that are going to retire that makes sense to have a match with them. Yeah, I could see that, because it actually could be one of those ones where you go, okay, in reality, like if these two people were really going to fight, would he even stand a chance against Lesnar? Like, how does that play out if that's the case? But
is Gunther's like just trying to make everyone tap out because Jay Uso made him tap out publicly?
Because
is that what they're trying to repair?
They killed. They got to be. I think that's what all this is. It's repairing that because of how fast they had him tap out to Jey Uso.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Who?
So
Jey Uso, or the fact that he
him,
had him tap out? Because both are terrible.
Well, just that they put themselves in that situation is just. And then so he goes 30 minutes against McAfee, and then he can just beat up John Cena. Like, it's just
like it's nothing.
Gunther, like whatever. Is AJ done after this weekend? That's his retirement?
I don't know if he's done after this weekend, but his contract is up sometime in February from what he had disclosed and what has been put out there. And he already said that this would be his last contract.
I think this is the finale then, because if you go back and you see when they were in Japan, like they were giving him like his honoring him in the ring. It seems like the last match he had wasn't that against what's his name? Shinsuke, and that was like an homage to their first or their.
It was
matches.
almost a repeat
New
of
Japan.
it. Like they were showing clips of the move sets during the match, and they were identical.
Yep.
So
And it was the same thing he did with Cena. Like Cena did the whole nobody knew about it, praise of AJ Lee at the start during the introductions, and then they did the best hits of all these different wrestlers and stuff.
Yeah, all the finishers. I think this is it. I think it's farewell.
I think he's just been doing his farewell tour without being on a farewell tour.
Yeah. I think he openly said that he didn't want that though. Like he didn't want what he didn't feel like he deserved what John Cena got, and he didn't want to go out that way. I do think that he won't renew his contract or like an active roster contract with WWE, maybe a Hall of Famer contract or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think he will wrestle his last match in New Japan. He's even in the WWE, he always talks about his time in Japan, how much he loved Japan, loved living in Japan, how much he loved that organization, New Japan in particular. And I think his last match will probably be he'll do one more match in Japan and then he'll call it a career. Is what I would predict. Yeah.
I feel bad. I don't feel bad for him because he's had a hell of a career in a whole bunch of different organizations. I just feel bad from the aspect I don't feel like WWE ever gave him as much spotlight as he should have had as an in-ring performer. Like I would have loved to see more title runs from him.
He had a pretty good one. I think he had like 3 in total, and one of them was really good where he was like he was running through a couple of one match with Omega, and then he retired. Well, they can do that in New Japan because Kenny still wrestles in New Japan from time to time, so you can do that.
That could he could accomplish both with the one match. Yeah.
So
Rudini.
I also think that he's not known for his WWE runs. Like we talked to Will. Will really like he made a name for himself in TNA, and then like people when indie wrestling was a thing. He was kind of the godfather of like making indie wrestling popular, or at least Japan New Japan. He was a big part of like the Bullet Club and all that stuff that got really popular in the early 2000s. And I think those are like his game changers for the wrestling industry. It happened outside of WWE, and those is what kind of got him the WWE contract, where he didn't have to prove himself. He just came in as a top talent. Because of that, and I think that's what people will remember him for.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that people will look back on his career and just see how much impact he actually had on wrestling, across the board, not just on a specific company.
I just started watching 2 years ago again, so I missed the whole AJ run, but he's a hell of a performer when I've seen him lately. So
yeah, for sure.
I gotta go back.
I think we're all in agreement. AJ drops the match to Gunther on this one.
Unfortunately, Gunther wins.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next up, Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed WWE Championship. Now, Drew just won this belt not that long ago from Cody.
Yeah, like a month ago, right?
Yeah, if that. And then ever since he won the belt, it's been Sammy this, Sammy that. So when they did the 4-man number 1 contender match there at Saturday Night Main Event, I think we were all in agreement that Sammy's probably the one that wins that match. And of course he did. They're going to Riyadh. Sammy is a Muslim, Canadian Muslim. So that would, to me, it makes sense. Sammy's never won the WWE or World Championship.
World Championship is after, right?
In his career. I think it would make sense character-wise for him to win the belt in Riyadh. He did some great matches as a U.S. champion every week on SmackDown. Bringing back the Open Challenge. He had some great matches there. My only problem with those were that they became repetitive. Like, it didn't matter who the wrestler was he was going against. The match itself seemed very much the same thing. with the same kind of ups and downs in the match at the different stages, with kicking out of finishers numerous times during a U.S. title match on a SmackDown, and I think Sammy. I don't want Sammy to win the title here.
You don't want him to? Okay.
And the only reason is I don't think there's longevity in a storyline there. Where does it go? Like, he wins the belt at Royal Rumble. There's nobody to cash in to take the belt off of him. So then when does he lose the belt again before Mania?
Unless he goes into Mania with the belt.
So Sami Zayn's going to be your Saturday night main eventer?
He can be. Yeah. I think so. Him and Kevin Owens main evented at WrestleMania a couple years ago against the Usos. It was like the night one main event. And they won the title. I think all right, a couple points here. If Sammy was gonna win the belt at the Royal Rumble, you don't want him to squash Cody Rhodes. So it makes sense that Drew McIntyre won the belt from Cody. Because you don't want Cody to lose overseas. This relationship is very important to the WWE. Obviously, they're gonna have WrestleMania there next year. They're working on more partnerships. You don't want to squash Cody to your biggest financier crowd, right? So you give it to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is the face of transitional champions. He's never had a long title run in his career. No. They've always been a month.
Historically, one of the shortest title runs in history.
Always. That's right. WrestleMania, he lost it in like 10 minutes. And his title runs have never been longer than like a month or two. If Sammy was gonna, like, this is not the beginning of a story. This is the end of a story. They've been telling us, Sammy's been telling us his goal is to win a title for 6 months. I don't think this is the beginning of a story. I think this is the end of a story.
I don't think you're wrong. I just don't want to see it because, again, it's one transitional person into somebody else that's going to transition into somebody else over the course of a couple months.
But that happens, though.
Here's my thing. Why would they be setting up where Jacob and Cody, and then
Jacob and Cody
Drew
and
comes, interrupts the whole thing? If you're not going to keep that storyline for WrestleMania,
I think you do keep that storyline for WrestleMania
without the belt.
I think Sammy loses in a Raw or SmackDown leading to the Rumble.
But if you give the belt to Sammy at Royal Rumble, Drew gets a rematch somewhere at some point in time in the near future. So then does he just get the belt back from Sammy?
Why not? We've done this a gazillion times.
But that's why
they did it with the women's tag team like the next day, the next Raw. They just flipped it back. Okay, I can see it happen just for I can see it happen just for
the Riyadh stuff.
And then like reversing when they come back. Although, I mean, I'm with Nathan. Like, I'd rather them just stick it with Drew and keep the storyline going.
But that's what we'd like to see versus what we think is actually going to happen, right? I think Sammy's going to win the belt. I just don't want to see that, honestly.
I think this is a
good moment for Sammy in his career.
Waiting. I think everybody's waiting to see it. I think they've been setting it up, and everyone's going to think, oh, he's going to do it right. Nope, it's not going to happen.
You know what?
Armando, you still have chamber match. Yeah.
So Armando brings a good point. You know what you can do, which has happened in the past? You could defend the belt at Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use this as a catalyst to do a big chamber match and have Drew, Cody, Jacob, Sammy, and 2 other participants. You put 2 young guys, or you could put Trick, you could put Randy in there, and now everybody gets that title rub into WrestleMania, and then Sammy drops the belt in an Elimination Chamber match.
Well, I mean, you can't put Trick in there. Triple H doesn't like those type of wrestlers, so. I mean, I'm just calling it like I see it.
What do you mean? Just call them up.
He doesn't like black wrestlers unless they pay him way too much money. So,
all right, wait. Then you can put Obafemi in there. Wait.
Yep. Keep going.
Javon Evans. Wait.
Keep going. You got to go a little off white.
Here's the problem. All their up and coming talent is
Yeah, man. Black
But at least
wrestlers.
their
They're
up and
like,
coming talent
they're
actually
awesome.
wrestles instead of like that women's champion that doesn't do anything,
Oh,
that
wow.
doesn't do a thing.
Wow. That's
So,
we went back
but
to that.
all right. So
yeah.
are we all in
I,
agreement?
Does
Sammy's
he,
gonna win the
Armando,
belt
does he love
I think
LA Knight after Unreal? I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know.
after the
I
big
got
stuff on the
Sammy.
ladder
Oh,
match.
man.
I got
Sammy,
Sammy winning. I think
think
it's gonna be a
Sammy's gonna
huge
win.
pop. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
a huge pop. It'll be a huge moment for that crowd and for the Saudi financiers. They're gonna want more
Oh,
events
that's
after
true.
this.
That's
Do
true.
we know
It's
where the tour is taking WWE after the Rumble? Like where they're going after Rumble?
oh, that's a good question. I'll look it up while you guys.
Because sometimes that kind of
Um,
hints at
yeah,
what's going to happen storyline wise too.
That's
So-
true. I didn't think about that.
Will Hobbs is coming soon as someone named Royce.
I believe that's, if I'm not wrong, isn't that like an AEW wrestler?
I think so. Men's Royal Rumble match, 30 men, timed entrance. We got a short list of those that have officially declared. This is on WWE's website. So the Brock Lesnar declaring on his Instagram. None of that stuff is on WWE's website as official that they're going to be there. Yes, they're probably going to be in the match. There's a lot of people we know are probably going to be in the match, but these are the ones that WWE says these are official. We got Roman, Cody, Gunther, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Penta, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, Javon Evans, who recently got hurt, so hopefully he's actually good enough to
be
participate.
in it. Wait, how is
Oba
Gunther
Femi.
in there if he has a match?
Oh, that's a good point, Armando Hobbs. He's working. The rumors that he's working double duty.
Yeah. Well, he's not. If he's
just-
beating AJ, he's not going to win the Royal Rumble.
So he's just there as a name.
I think he's just there as a participant.
Well, Royal Rumble is always a catalyst for whatever they're building for. Mania,
so we got, when we're talking about who we think's going to win Royal Rumble, we got to look at, okay, who are they going to be facing at WrestleMania, right? Who's going to be the main event at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Now, what I'd like to do,
yeah,
what I'd like to do here is, if we're booking Royal Rumble, all the existing storylines aside, who do you want to see in the Final Four? Who are you as the booker booking in the Final Four? And who do you think, the one wrestler that you think they're going to have, that WWE in its current storylines is going to have as the winner? So 4 that we want to be the Final Four, and 1 that's who WWE is going to have win.
Just real fast, Nathan. We're immediately stateside right after the Royal Rumble, and then we're in
Chicago.
We're in Philadelphia. It's Monday Night Raw. And
so
then
who's the Philadelphia stars that are on the roster from that region? Right.
They love. It's not even about who's the star from Philly. They love doing big things in Philly because that crowd is a marked
so
crowd.
You could potentially see some ramifications from Rumble fall out over into that Monday Night Raw. Yeah.
And I think they're going to build it as the Monday night after Rumble, the same way they do after SummerSlam and WrestleMania. Yeah. I think that's the goal. We're in Chicago for the Elimination Chamber, so I think CM Punk is defending the title. 1,000%.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Tim, why don't we start with you? 4 that you want, that you, the booker, you're putting 4 talents in the Final Four. They can be either from the list that WWE has provided, any 4 talents. What 4 talents are you booking in the Final Four of the Rumble? And then who do you think WWE is actually going to have win the Rumble?
All right. There's a big show at Madison Square Garden too that they're building up to be like it's a Monday Night Raw, but they're building up like a PLE, just right after Chamber. My 4 talents that I want to see.
If you're the booker, all existing storylines are gone. What 4 talent in the WWE are you booking in the Men's Royal Rumble?
Dom, Breaker, Seth, Cody.
That's your 4. Okay.
Those are my 4.
All right. Who do you think WWE is booking to win the Rumble?
Braun Breaker.
You think Braun's going to win based on
Yes.
the current storylines to then go on to WrestleMania to wrestle at WrestleMania?
Yes.
Got it. Now the Rumble winner gets to pick which title they're going to go after, right?
Yes.
Whether it's WWE Championship or World Championship. So currently we're looking at that person, the Rumble winner, picking between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. That's the current champions.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Gura says Roman wins, Brock, Jericho, and Braun for the Final Four. We got Armando says Seth better not win. Braun wins title to face Seth at Mania. Okay. All right. Jesus, let's hear your 4 for the men that you booked.
I would just love to see the Final Four. I would love to see Dom, Javon, I don't know. The next two, like, I mean, it's just gonna be a bunch of Mexican wrestlers. Give me Penta in there.
I like Penta in there.
And then, like, I would love to see Obafemi get in there, but it's never
There
gonna
you go.
happen. Those 4 are never
Okay.
gonna happen. Who do I think is gonna win it? Actually, who they're pushing?
Mm-hmm.
So the person wins, they get to choose. Yeah, I gotta agree with Tim. They're gonna go with Braun, which personally I'm not looking forward to that.
Okay.
But I think that's what they've been
That's not
leading
bad.
up
I
to
like
that,
I like
pushing
your
them.
4 though. I like your 4 though.
Yeah, it would be nice.
And there's going to be some agreement across the board on this. So my 4, all storylines aside, this is what I see just purely on their in-ring performance and what I like to see out of a wrestler, how they can engage with other wrestlers. I want to see Obafemi. I think he's a good talent. I want to see him progress. They already gave him, I feel like they gave him a pretty good push with the match with Cody.
Cody,
Like putting him up
What a
against
great
him
match.
and then having a really good match already.
Yeah.
That I think having him in the Final Four as a storyline could be very interesting, like what they do with him moving forward. I want to see Trick Williams in there. I think he's a very good in-ring talent. He needs to learn how to hit a microphone out of people's hands, but other than that, I think his promo skills are at least passable.
Top tier entrance too.
Yeah, top tier entrance,
entrance,
and
yeah.
freaking the pop he gets, man. The insane
And
pop
like,
he gets.
his response, like facial
Yeah.
response to people, is good. Love that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Dominic Mysterio, I mean, how can you not?
So-
And that's an agreement across the board, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Dom is one of the best, most interesting talents that they have. Mike's skills are good. His performance in ring is good. He very rarely botches something in ring. He's to me, he's a babyface heel, more
Yeah.
on the heel side.
Yeah.
I don't. It's insane how some of these babyface heels that they have, the amount of love that they get from the crowds. It's ridiculous. When he won the IC title at Mania, and he got that moment of that curtain call to go back out to the ring,
Yeah.
and they basically told him, get back down there, enjoy it. To me, that was like, okay, he is the future of WWE for sure.
Shout out to
and
The
then my-
Rock.
Yeah,
The original babyface heel. The Rock was the first one that was so over as a heel that he was undeniable. Like,
yeah. And then my 4th, Tim, I forget who I told you my 4th was when I was talking about this last night, but after thinking about it more, I honestly would love to see Bronson Reed in there. I like Bronson Reed more than anybody else that's in the division. I think Logan's great as a talent in the ring. The fact that he writes his promos on his hand, I don't like that, but maybe that now he's full time. He, won't have to do that anymore. But I love Bronson Reed as an
Bronson
in-ring
Reed's
performer. You know what I mean? I'd love to see some sort of split where he leaves the division down the road and becomes this massive superstar. I really like him. I don't know about the whole shimmy splash thing, but it's growing on me.
That's sick.
The shimmy
like
splash is growing on me. But yeah, I'm in agreement with you guys. I think with the way the storylines are, what they're setting up, I think Braun wins the Rumble. I don't think there's like anything that stops that from happening unless there's a botch in the match where he screws up somehow or somebody else screws up and he gets dumped out on accident. You know what I mean? That's where I would keep him away from any potential spot in that match where he's hanging on to the rope or on the outer edge of the ring where something inadvertent can happen.
Yeah.
Have him come out the wrestler 30.
Yeah, I
Just avoid it.
don't know if you need to do that.
But
That'd
late
be
in
the
the Rumble.
That'd be the easiest way, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be first out unless you're really trying to set him up as this dominant, wrestler. Which they've done that in the past. Have somebody come out at the beginning and go all the way to the end. Armando asked Jericho. I mean, do we feel like Jericho's coming back? He's going to be an entrant in the Rumble.
I think it's a strong possibility. I think he gets
Yeah.
a huge pop. I hope he comes back as Y2J because that's what people want to see him as.
Do you think he stays in the ring to have any sort of impact on the match at all? Or is he one of them guys, he comes back, he's going to be with WWE for maybe a retirement run, but he doesn't really he comes down and gets eliminated like within 3 people?
No.
I think he's in there for a bit.
I think he's in there for a bit. I think they're going to have him in there long enough to tease maybe 3 or 4 matches.
Okay.
Maybe there's a show off between him and LA Knight, which would be, you want to talk about entertainment? Those 2 guys going back and forth on the mic would be phenomenal. You get a tease between those 2. You get a tease between him and Logan. You get a tease between him and, some of the other superstars that you want to see a Jericho match up against. And I think he ends up being like final 6. Maybe eliminate someone big like a Roman Reigns. I don't think Roman Reigns wins because I don't think Roman Reigns will win I don't think he's gearing up for a title run.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's going to be, he's going to have something to do probably with Cody, somehow pairing up to do something against the Vision would be my guess. But I don't know. The Roman thing is weird. Like there's so many angles they can take with it. But I don't see him actually in the title picture right now.
Yeah, I don't know what you do because Cody doesn't have the belt right now, and I know like the rumors is like Roman Cody 3, but Cody is like cemented in the WWE Championship picture.
Yeah.
I don't see him doing a side quest for a Roman match. I don't know how that I've been thinking about it in my head. I don't know how you make that make sense in a believable way. If that's what they want to do, they're going to do it regardless. Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to buy it. Is what I'm saying. I don't see a path where people are like vested in it.
Well, they did that like standoff at the end of the last match. They were both partnered in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
either.
I think Cody is better off sticking in that. Well, we don't want Cody to win. Do we want another WrestleMania where Cody wins the title again?
No,
not really.
So
but that's we don't want that. But that doesn't mean WWE doesn't want that.
Yeah.
Armando says Dom not hurt anymore. He is hurt. He at the end of December he got that shoulder injury. But I think the projected time frame for him was 3 to 4 weeks, which puts him right about Royal Rumble. Again, us mentioning Dom as a Final Four in the Rumble doesn't mean he's even in the Rumble.
Yeah.
It just means like we'd want to see Dom in the Rumble and be in the Final Four.
But also the Royal Rumble is a very gimmick. It's a gimmick heavy match and it's very controlled.
You don't really have to take major bumps in it.
No.
So
you're not going off
that's
the top
something
rope.
he could come in and easily, do a performance for the Rumble, whether he's eliminated or not.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So so that's the men's Royal Rumble. I'm excited for it because every year it feels like there's a talent that gets pushed that we weren't expecting to get pushed. I'm excited to see who that person is. They did that with Penta last year or the year before.
He started it.
They started it. Yep. And then they kind of like buried him kind of a little bit. Like he was in the IC stuff. He was in the world title chase a little bit there, then IC title chase, and then never really. And then they moved him to like a tag team situation, but then he got hurt, so then that got squashed right away. But
Yeah.
I have a
it's
question.
interesting. Yeah.
What's up with Edge?
What do you mean? What's up with Edge? He's old.
Hasn't been on television. I know that there were rumors that maybe he gets
Oh,
bought out of AEW.
you think he makes he's one of the 30 that make an appearance?
I think it's a long shot, but no one's talking about him. No one's seen him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's possible, right?
Yeah.
Women's Royal Rumble match. These are WWE's confirmed participants: Rhea, Io, Bailey, Lyra, Liv, Roxanne, Perez, Raquel, Asuka, Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia, and Maxine Dupree. So that's our Women's Royal Rumble official participants. Of course, same thing. Any 4 women's wrestlers, and then who you think WWE is going to have win the match.
Do we know who the NXT competitors are going to be? That's what I'm more looking forward to.
On WWE's website, it's not listed.
Like, I wonder if they pull up.
But you can pick your final 4. So your final 4
are they going to
can be
bring
whoever
in
you
Sol
want it to be.
Ruka? You know,
I would imagine she probably gets a spot. Right?
I mean, Jada got a spot last year.
Big Pop too.
Are they going to bring in Kendall Gray because she's been going off on NXT? I don't know. I'm interested to see the NXT wrestlers who they choose. So I think that's awesome. And then the first called up Roxanne just going like almost the entire match last time, all the way down.
Yeah.
Yep. She got
Bianca.
the huge push. Bianca's gonna be the big. I think it's gonna be the actual winner. And the
Do you think she's getting a return?
I think she's returning. I think she's winning because
they finally got that knuckle figured out.
They finally got it figured out, and they have to complete the story with her and
Jade.
Yeah, AJ Lee. I think AJ probably has a spot. She hasn't been in the ring or done much.
Yeah, I think
since she came back.
Yeah, she might have a spot.
But
I don't think Bianca wins because she won last year.
Did she win last year? Dang.
She won last year. Rhea was the champion, and then Io beat Rhea the Monday after the Rumble for the title, and then became a triple threat match.
Yeah, and then they just turned it into.
Yeah, they wouldn't do back to back.
I don't think so.
So how are they gonna get Bianca into that match?
No. Charlotte Flair won. Bianca won the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Then Bianca's winning. The 4 I would love to be in there. I always want to see EO against anybody. I would want to see. Wait, can I see the list? Because I can't see.
No.
Come
Pick
on,
4
man.
wrestlers. Yeah. Okay. So Rhea, Io, Bailey, Lyra, Liv, Roxanne, Raquel, Asuka, Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Chelsea, Charlotte, Alexa, Nia.
Give me Chelsea the final 4.
Lash, Julia, Maxine. Okay, so you got so far final 4.
Chelsea.
You got Io, Chelsea.
I want to say Liv, but yeah, I'll throw Liv in there. It's just like my favorite 4 who would make it.
Yeah, the 4 that you would book regardless of what the storylines are, right?
Io, Liv. What else did I say? Chelsea, and then give me I want to see Raquel get that look.
Okay.
See Raquel in the final 4.
Okay. And you said you think Bianca's gonna win it?
Yeah, Bianca's gonna win it.
Hey, Nina. All right, Tim.
I'm very excited for this. A lot more so than the men.
Yeah. 100%.
For obvious reasons. Not just saying.
Chelsea's gonna steal like the spot of the match. She always does.
You know what? Can I shoot real fast on Michael Hayes?
Yes, cool.
I hate Michael Hayes.
The worst.
That geriatric scumbag needs to go home
with his purple hat.
With his flamboyant outfits, and he sucks.
Yes.
There's a
In
reason why he
conclusion,
stopped.
yeah,
Yeah,
he
there's a reason
sucks.
why he stopped managing the Hardy Boys because he sucks.
Armando, I like that. Armando, I like that.
What Armando said.
Does Perez and who's Bliss?
Liv?
I
Yeah,
think he
I was
means Liv.
thinking
Yeah,
Liv or Perez throw each other up
I think he
to
means
start
Liv. But
the verses against each other. The destruction of what are they called?
The
the
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
I think that's happening. I think that Dom and Finn are gonna end up fighting at some point. I don't know
Yes.
how,
Yeah,
but I
that's
to me that's the Mania match is Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio for the IC title.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That would be a really good match, I think.
Remember, he gave him the card when Liv was trying to court him. Let's not forget that. Finn was behind the scenes.
Yes, I think the Judgment Day is about to implode. My 4 women:
Yes,
Raquel, Chelsea Green,
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea Green, or Chelsea Green. No, Raquel, Chelsea Green, Liv, Rhea Ripley. Those are my
Okay.
final.
Okay.
We're one off.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. And then
They're pushing Raquel to the moon. It's hard not to have in the final 4.
Oh, I heard promo last week. It's awesome. Or
And you
this
think,
week, I forget when it was.
and who's WWE gonna have win?
Can I tell you who WWE needs to have win?
I know who you're gonna say, so go ahead.
Chelsea Green. Stop playing around. All the other women are stars. We want to see a regurgitated match again.
No.
Like what we want to see.
Tim,
I love you.
Wait, WWE.
Chelsea,
the kings of
that means
regurgitated matches.
Chelsea versus Jade. Is that what you're thinking?
This is what I'm thinking.
Saw Chelsea versus.
You want me
Jade.
to book it? Can I book this real
Yeah,
fast?
book it.
Chelsea wins.
Yeah.
Chelsea wins and refuses to pick a title. And
that is a very Chelsea move.
And she's just waiting to see who ends up with the title before Mania. And then Chelsea, you got to pick a title before Elimination Chamber, and she still doesn't pick.
We know day of when she comes out. That'd be awesome. I love that.
And that's the storyline. Her refusing to pick a title because she's waiting for the outcomes.
Yeah.
That is what I would love to see.
But what is WWE going to do?
WWE is going to give it to Liv. I think Liv wins.
You think Liv wins?
I think Liv wins.
All right. Well, so Tim wants me to pick my 4, and what Tim wants me to say is Io Sky, Asuka, Kyrie, and Julia. That's what Tim wants me to say.
Why would I want you to say that?
You know exactly why you would want me to say that.
Shout out to Julia.
But it's the 4 that I would book if I was booking this would be Io Sky, Io Sky, Io Sky, Io Sky.
She's
Those
awesome.
are the 4 I would book.
The greatest.
She's amazing.
The GOAT.
Well, but I think the 4 that I would pick if I was booking this, I would pick Io Sky. I would pick Chelsea Green. I love them as talents in the ring. They're great performers. Obviously, Io has the struggles with the microphone skills because of the language barriers and stuff like that. I would like to see Jordan Grace. I would put Jordan Grace in there in the final 4. I like her as a new talent. I think she's it's weird because she's a powerhouse, but with her stature being as short as she is, whereas Jade's that taller powerhouse.
Yeah.
Right. To me, she reminds me more of a
Scott Steiner.
Like a Scott Steiner, a British Bulldog, those type of wrestlers. And I think that's somebody that can actually have a decent title run, even with her stature, just because of how strong she actually is. She can wrestle some of the bigger wrestlers and do well.
Great in-ring performer, versatile.
Yep. And it's a newer talent, and I love when they push some of the newer talent.
They usually do push one to the end. Yeah.
Yep. So Io, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, and then the last one. Oh man.
I could throw some names. Blake Monroe.
Probably.
Not forget about her.
She might be.
She's a wild card.
Honestly, I think if I'm picking, I'm probably gonna put like we gave Roxanne or they gave Roxanne the push before. I'd like to see her get more of a push.
Yeah.
Because she has been doing well, and I don't like the idea that she's stuck in a tag team situation right now. I'd want her more in a one-on-one single stuff. Who I think they're going to have win is it's not going to be anybody that we want them to have win. I think they're going to end up, well, not that we don't want, because I think there's somebody out there that wants Liv to win, but I think Liv ends up winning and gets back into the title picture.
What, they
honestly.
would just put her against Stephanie? Is that what you guys are thinking with that, or what?
If it's Liv, that if WWE goes the route of Bianca, she's picking Jade. And
Yes.
if WWE goes the route of the Stephanie matchup, I think then it becomes Raquel or Liv win the match.
So I had those two in my final four for a reason. I think the jealousy starts to brew between her and Raquel.
Yeah.
Because
with the Liv win.
They've already started the dissension in the Judgment Day a while back, like within the guys, and then Liv came back, and it started planting those seeds of separation amongst the girls in the group too.
I think we're getting a triple threat at Mania. I think it's Liv, I think it's Steph, and I think it's Raquel.
Jakey boy,
what
good
up,
morning.
Jake?
British Bulldog
happy
was
birthday.
from Wigan. Let's
Happy
go.
birthday,
Happy birthday, Jake.
Happy belated.
Yeah, I think we're getting that triple threat
We're the
match.
chick who does the butt thing. Not
Yeah, Armando.
Where's the chick who does the butt thing?
Disrespectful to Stephanie Armando. Come on now.
There's a lot of them that do the butt thing, so it depends which one you're
There's only
talking
one
about.
that does it correct.
So, but yeah, so those are our Royal Rumble picks.
Yeah, yeah. Interested to see. I don't know. You push Liv. Liv doesn't need a push.
No, Liv doesn't need a push. I don't.
No, but
I don't think the Royal Rumble is always about.
Title, though?
I don't think Royal Rumble is always about pushes. Cody won the Rumble.
Gotcha,
he didn't
Armando.
he didn't need a push.
I also think I think there's a little bit of it just noticing that Becky just came back and got a Mania spot without anything. I think there's some owing that they have for Liv. They owe Liv a lot.
Oh, they owe Bianca.
Bianca.
Yeah,
again,
I think Bianca too, and
Bianca
Naomi when she comes back. Naomi when she comes back from the baby and everything, when she's done and ready to step back into the ring, if she gets that way.
I think Liv is owed more. Liv is the one that's working with the call-ups. Liv is the one that got snubbed out of the titles last year after putting on a crazy performance in the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Shaking those whips, man.
She had her title run, though. She held it down for a while.
Nah, it was like 4 months.
Without Rhea, remember Rhea was gone.
She won it at SummerSlam. She went into the Crown Jewel event, and then she lost it before WrestleMania season. Yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while, and they owe her. Like, she's working with she's a workhorse on Monday nights. She's working with new talent. She's elevating talent whenever they ask her to do it. She didn't have to be in a tag team with Raquel.
I felt like
have to do that.
Yeah, I felt they did that. I don't know why they did that. Raquel and Roxanne had a great thing going too.
But isn't it the same thing that they did with Bianca and Jade, where they saddled Jade with Bianca? Like, Liv Morgan is owed a title run, and in the promo, she was the surprise.
Yes,
she was the surprise. In the promo.
But I would argue. Well, I don't know. That's a different conversation. Who's owed the more? Rhea's been the one who's done the tag team thing.
Yeah, she's also been the one that. She's also been the one. You know who's owed a lot is Io Sky. The disrespect that her or that Bianca and Rhea were showing her with the hand face things the whole time.
But that got her over. That got her over to the next level as a superstar, and she held the title because she won.
She had the title throughout that whole thing.
Rhea is owed more.
Still disrespectful.
Rhea is owed more.
Put some respect on that.
She's the biggest star. She's the biggest women's star.
She doesn't need the belt. I don't think she needs the belt.
No,
but I
don't think Liv needs it.
Liv doesn't need it, but she's owed it. She's Bianca from 2 years ago. And now they have her working. Now they have her carrying Roxanne. No, Liv is a big star.
I understand the appeal of having Liv be the champ, but
Oh, we're not saying that she's going to be a champ. Just as far
No.
as
Or at
winning
least
the
get the
Rumble,
shot
like
at
it's setting
putting her
it's
in
setting
the
the matches
championship
up. Yeah.
conversation.
It's
Because currently,
it's
right
setting the
now,
matches
she's
up.
in the superstar tag team
Yeah, because I mean,
combo.
if you're just looking at existing storylines, it makes sense that Raquel wins the Rumble because then they set that match up at Mania between Raquel and Stephanie.
It's boring.
I don't think that's a. I don't think. I love Raquel. Shout out to South Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's where my family's from. But I don't think they're gonna give it to Raquel that spot.
Yeah.
That's
No,
And-
I don't
and-
think so either. But I mean, just looking at the current storylines, that would be like the train of thought that most people would go on.
I love it. Creatively, it's boring, and it's not because of Raquel. Stephanie Raquel outside of the wrestling ring. I'm
crazy.
sorry.
This is
Jesus.
wild.
Let me finish.
Why
finish.
are we even
Let me
doing
finish.
this?
Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
Outside of the wrestling ring, she's incredible in ring, even though she's been botchy.
She's been injured. She's been injured.
She's
to
been
her
injured. She's been
defense.
wrestling. She's been wrestling injured, which is why I think that title ends up in a triple threat match because they have to cover her injury, and then she's gonna go away for a while to recover because they got too much vested in her. But I think doing a triple threat match with Raquel, Liv, and her makes that interesting, and it's because of the Judgment Day dynamic.
Judgment Day. Stephanie and Liv would be a dream match that I want to see when she started going into WWE. If they fit in Raquel to it, I wouldn't be mad at that. Triple threat.
I think you need it because Steph is not healthy. I want to see that match, but I want to see her. I want to see them when they're healthy go at it.
I thought she was back to normal. I thought she was good to go. She's been sitting for a while. I think she's ready to go.
Who, Steph?
Yes.
She botched on Monday night. The top rope spot.
I didn't get to see it. No.
So
Yeah.
I don't know.
What was her injury?
Something in her ankle or leg. Something.
Yeah. It's I don't know. I'm not upset that Stephanie has the belt. I just don't
Yes, you
like.
are. You guys don't like.
No,
her.
I don't. I
Fine.
No, I
her
like
performance. To me, her performances, her performances in WWE have not been anywhere near as good as her performances at the lower levels that she was in.
You gonna argue that?
You can only go against her competition. That's all I have to
Look,
say.
you're not wrong.
The argument is that her
you're not
competition
wrong.
was lower in NXT.
They gave her Nikki Bella.
That's what I'm saying. Is you're not wrong. Like you're not setting her up to be a superstar.
Her matches with Io were great.
True.
They were good.
Oh, well, okay.
They weren't.
In
real,
regards to Io matches, yes, because she's the greatest of all time. It's different.
Exactly.
It's
yes.
different.
Thank you. Yeah. Number one, first round draft pick. Thank you.
Io's Io in the trash can was my reintroduction to modern wrestling, and I love it.
Epic. So I love Jake's comment. He has no idea what's going on here, but he's having fun. It's like when Jake takes over the ranking the movies and everybody's giving him the input, and he's like, "Nope, it's going over here."
Can we write that down in a Sharpie somewhere? Actually, I'm gonna write it down for you. Don't let
Jake rank.
Hold on.
We already had this conversation today, and I did. He's we need to do more of those.
You might need to put all those guys on that list. There was some egregiousness going on there.
Do a list.
You heard him. Let Jake do a list
for mental chrome.
It's not letting him do a list.
Do not let him do a list for mental chrome.
It's giving him veto power.
Yeah, he just can't have control over what one goes where. He can't have control over the mouse.
No longer. You're not able to do a list.
Written.
Sorry.
Yep, it's written. It's official.
It is done. Oh my god! I was so furious when you did that. The audacity to put a blade like that high, and then you disregard TMNT and Batman. Wild.
Hey, he got conversation going though, so
I don't know. I think I turned it off after that. I was
wow.
No, it was polarizing. It was, the chat was on fire.
Armando, we can't even let him be in charge of that because it would just be the entire show would just be giant wheel spins the entire time.
It'd just be a full wheel. The actual wheel.
Yeah. We'll just give him a can of Strong and then a wheel that he can spin at home during the stream.
Dangerous combination.
I gotta unplease everyone. Well, there we go, guys. That's it. Royal Rumble, card talk.
Royal Rumble and card talk.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do, who the special people or who the special
I want
guests
to see
are.
the surprises. Hopefully, something.
There's
that
usually
we're
a
not
celebrity
thinking
in
of.
there too. There's usually a celebrity
Let's
in
not do
there.
that. Let's
You know we're gonna get an
Oh,
influencer.
let's not.
I think I Show Speed has been like showing himself working on in the ring lately with Randy Orton.
We've already
Yeah,
seen him
he
too
already.
much.
Yeah, he already had his Rumble spot.
I'm gonna throw a name out there. You know, someone who has a really big moment coming up. Can we get Bad Bunny
I
in
was
the
just
Rumble?
thinking that. I don't think they can because he's about to have a Super Bowl performance.
That's the week. Yeah, you don't want him to inadvertently get hurt the week before the Super Bowl.
It's a Royal Rumble. Come on, it's not.
Man, that pop would be crazy though.
Well, it is. They're going back to Puerto Rico, I think, in a month or 2 months.
Really?
Right after WrestleMania, we're going to Puerto Rico. So
Oh, Jakey, you can't ban Jesus. You can't. He's a co-host now this year. We
Wow.
already announced it official.
Wow, that's crazy.
We officially announced it.
Doom is Jakey invited to the graveyard hangout?
I mean, after right now, I don't know. I can't confirm.
Well, I mean, he would probably just pop in at like
That's crazy.
2:00 in the morning when he wakes up.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I don't know why he would try to get me on.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Check back in on the next hobby hangout. We'll give you an update. It's not looking great right now, though.
Having another hobby hangout? Yeah, it's not looking great. It's tough. This show's dead, man. I mean, honestly, there's no consistency. I mean,
hey, look,
we're just
busy,
like all the other
happen.
podcasts. We can't be different. I mean,
look,
none of that stuff.
Never say it's dead because NSDC just dropped a podcast. And
hey, look, there's still heartbeats.
dead
The hearts are still beating out there.
Look at that humble plug, Nathan.
Trying to make it work.
You notice that humble plug that he just did?
Oh,
shout out to Sergio and the Luces, man.
Yeah.
It was good to hear you guys back together.
It was
always
fun
is.
to talk with them.
Always
a blast.
I love it because Jesus was like, "Hey, sneak peek or something like that." It's like a clip. I'm like, "Oh yeah!" I got so excited. I was like, "Yes!"
Clip ahead of time. Let's
pump,
go.
Pump. Exactly. Yeah, you got to pump up the things you love. So NSDC podcast, love it. Tim's art, loving it. So
Matt, check out Matt. Tim's gonna be on Matt's channel tomorrow, right?
What time again?
And then next week, also
9 o'clock.
Marvelously Sketched. Check out that channel
Tim
tomorrow
the
night.
sketch card artist. Tim the Collector
9
might
Eastern.
be on the next week. So
Tim the Collector might be on the next one.
I'm gonna be as honest as I possibly can.
Let's
on
go.
both fronts.
All right, so we're not getting triple down, Tim, or
Sergio's been lighthearted, and you know what? I'm gonna follow his. There's nothing for me to be.
Give him grace, Tim.
Overly emotional. Oh.
I cracked him. Let's go.
There's nothing for me to be overly emotional about. Listen, I love everyone in the hobby. Much love, much respect. Do you? That's it.
Yes,
that's it.
I'm with it.
This isn't a job, so you'll get us when you get us when you get us. So
yeah,
we'll try to make it happen.
When we feel the itch to come around, we'll come around. So
let's go.
Well, listen, we can't stay away too long. We got WrestleMania around the corner. Things are heating up.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We'll give some PLE predictions.
We got Elimination Chamber. We got Paul Heyman making a phone call to somebody. I wonder who that is.
Oh, wrestling again. Check out, Google it, find it. WWE Elite. They got new figures coming out. Stephanie Vaquer's got her first WWE figures out there. There's other characters that are out there too. So if you're into action figures, check them out. They got some really nice ones. Still trying to find freaking Bronson Reed.
Doom. They do like first off the line figures. They say it on the box and everything.
So I gotta go eBay something then.
Yeah, like rookie figures. Yeah.
I gotta figure this out.
Comics. Comics come up every now and then.
I haven't kept up today on comics. I was reading Batman, Absolute Batman. I haven't kept up. It's been a while. And TMNT, I know they had the new run coming up. Haven't read it yet. I need to catch up on that. But
I did my Absolute Batman reading through listening to Variant Comics.
Yes, that's a good one.
Great channel.
Go through
Love that channel.
Yeah.
think the last one I saw was the Joker reveal.
Yep.
The Absolute Joker, yeah.
But I need
And they've been covering KO as well, which is really
Thanks,
cool. The
Jeremiah.
KO one's really nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stay away from
it's
Yeah.
at night and in
we
the
haven't-
morning. That's the dangerous time for eBay.
Have you guys talked about the movies? Well, maybe that's for another time. But
What
we did
movie?
we did get a Lobo reveal in a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
that's
got,
true.
Oh, for
We did.
Supergirl. Yeah, we haven't talked
Yeah.
about the movies.
Yep,
We
we
can
got all
talk
the
about it.
Doomsday trailers out the way, and maybe it's best that we don't talk about it because Super Bowl apparently all these movies, including Spider-Man, has a trailer during the Super Bowl.
Really?
So
Are we gonna get an Avengers Doomsday trailer?
we're supposed to get one in the Super Bowl. We're
Hmm.
supposed to get a another Supergirl trailer during the Super Bowl.
Okay.
We're supposed to get a Mandalorian trailer during the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it's coming up.
Toy
So
Story
all the-
5 for those that like Pixar. Toy
Let's
Story
go.
5 trailer is
Let's go.
coming. There's a full slate of Disney trailers that are dropping. So
Nice. Oh, yeah, cool. Robin's pretty good.
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging
Nice.
out with us tonight. Tim, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate that.
see you guys tomorrow night.
There
See you
we go.
guys. Peace.
Let's go.
Love the balloons.